What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Burke, aka Danswait here. Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Crisis Core Reunion. Now, I start this session in exactly the same position as I started the previous one, but it's going to play out very differently, because this time we are going to try and make a push to complete the story. So I know that chapter 10 is either the final chapter, or maybe we play through this chapter and there's like an epilogue kind of thing, but we are very close to the end of the game, at least in terms of the chapter count. I mean, maybe it's a very long chapter, maybe there's still 2-3 hours of story to go, I really don't know. But I did know that I was getting pretty close. So in the last session I made a big push to try and do some more missions, and I made a lot of progress, so just a lot of improvement in the last session, including completing M8 in its entirety. You can see, I mean, I spent a good maybe 4 hours doing missions, something like that. At least 3 and probably around 4 hours doing missions, and I'm still at 58%. Now, the good news in that sense is that I do believe that the harder the mission is, the more percentage points they're worth. So when it was like, I don't know, rank 1, you had to do 3 or 4 missions to get a percent. But now it's going to get much more like you only need to do 1 or 2 to get a percentage point. So I don't think there's a huge number of missions left. But we will just have to see. And this is something I'll probably go back to once I am done with the story now, because I want to push on and see how this ends, including the parts that I do know and the parts that I don't. So if you look at the stats, if you did miss out on the mission episodes because you want to kind of push on with the story as well, as a viewer you will notice that my HP is way higher. I'm up to level 47, and in terms of materia things have changed a lot as well. So I'm definitely a lot more powerful. To the extent that maybe I've kind of broken the game at this stage, and even on hard mode I'll beat a lot of things very easily, but we'll just have to see and take it as it comes. So this is what we have at the moment. So I think I'll just kind of stick with this for now and just keep going and see how we do, and then just kind of go from there. Because obviously I do want to power these up. These might be particularly useful for the later missions. Like this one has served me pretty well, ignoring physical defense, and well, when you can break the damage limit and ignore the defense, it's a pretty nice combo. So we'll just see. Yeah, I think we can push on, see how we do. Right, so when the war of the beasts brings about the world's end, the goddess descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar, she guides us to bliss, her gift everlasting. Let's go. Right, there's already multiple paths. I think this is probably how I came down here. And there's multiple paths out at the moment. Heaven Materia, what? It's a key item. We can sell that. At the moment we don't really need to spend gil. One of the goddess materia. So I've got 2 out of 3 goddess materias right now as well. Cool. Honestly at this stage I should just have 99 of everything. Why not? Okay. Yeah, so that's that little bit. It's that bit down there. No, there is a little bit through here. Wow. So yeah, alongside the remaining missions, one of the things I will have to do is come back to do some of the trophies. I think I can turn this into a platinum run. It doesn't seem like a hugely difficult platinum to get. And the fact that I have so many saves, and there's probably... What is this? So this is another one where Iron Fist, if I don't get blocked... Oh, come on. Yeah. It's not really doing much damage, but it's interfering a lot.
Conflict resolved. Got him.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Interesting enemy. But yeah, I was going to say, it is the kind of game where I think I should be able to manage with getting the platinum, so we'll see. You probably have some kind of chapter select that allows you to reload things as well, which probably makes it a bit easier. It's one of these rare situations where the map doesn't help that much. It might be the case I have to kind of go into a different bit first to come back out of here. Yeah. So let's start with this first. Or not. Wait, this is the bit I came from, though. Yeah, okay, sorry, that's my bad. Like I say, it's been like 4 or 5 hours at this point that I entered here, so... And that happened across the space of about a week, so... I did forget. My apologies. Okay, let's try this again.
Activating combat mode.
This time I'm going to run from this guy, because we've got off to a slow start here. I want to make some progress. Let's do this again. This way, and then we turn. I don't know how many goddess materias there's supposed to be at this stage. Picking up a lot of them. So I think, yeah, this is the way to get out of here. That's fine. So it's one of these things we have heard about, obviously, the goddess through the Loveless story and through Genesis the entire way, but like, what is the goddess real? What is the deal with the goddess? And that's something we're going to surely find out as we get closer to the end. Act 1. The infinite mystery. The gift of the goddess is what 3 men seek, but their fates are scattered by war. One becomes a hero, one wanders the land, and the last is taken prisoner. But the 3 are still bound by a solemn oath to seek the answer together, once again. Lake of Oblivion. This isn't where the story's leading me. This is interesting, okay. Right, this area looks really cool, I have to say. There's definitely been more areas that have visually impressed me than I thought, to be honest. Ooh. Okay, we've seen something like this in one of the missions before.
Activating combat mode.
Ah, electrocute. But you can see, I mean, despite all the missions that I've been doing, it's not like, oh, suddenly this place is a cakewalk now. So I'm impressed in that sense. It's not a joke at all. He just... Electrocute is nice, but he's just dodging a lot of it, which I'm not happy with. He's falling a lot, which is kind of amusing. No physical. Okay. Yeah, definitely happy with how difficult the game continues to be. Again, it's almost certain at this stage that they really want you to just keep doing missions as you play and like not try to get through the entire game on hard mode while ignoring the missions. It just doesn't seem like it's a very smart move. Like, he's weak to electricity and I literally have electrocute and he's not dying. Taking 12,000 damage at a time from those. It's insane. Wow. Yeah, I assume by kind of dealing with all of these, we're going to get something. So let's keep going. Let's have a quick look at the Materia fusion here. I didn't want to do everything in the last session in case people were kind of rejoining on this one. So this was some of the stuff I was going to look at in the previous sesh. Just got so many spells now. A lot of dupes that I should probably just sell at this stage. But, yeah, what I wanted to look into was like, can you turn these into like some kind of hell electrocute? Most likely not, but yeah, okay. They just went to see if you can attach an element to them potentially, but you can't. So electrocute works great, but it's pretty spread out. So when you're trying to strike like one singular quick enemy, a lot of them seem to miss. It's literally, I think, the first time I used it. Try fire. Now, try fire, try fire. Can we do that? Doesn't seem like it. Ah, shit, you can get Ultima. Interesting. Enables an indefensible attack spell. Holy shit. So I have 2 Tri-Fires, correct? If I have 2 Tri-Fires, I'm making an Ultima. Like, I haven't even used Flare yet, but yeah, especially if I have 2, I'm making Ultima. Forget that. I can literally buy another one of these if I need it. Obviously, the only thing is that it should be kind of carrying more of a MP plus kind of thing. So the fused materia ends up being an MP plus materia? What? I would have thought Tri-Fire takes precedence over that, but fine. Let's just get this done first, so that we have an Ultima. Indefensible, I mean. That sounds pretty good. Now, it obviously costs a lot of MP. I should probably see it in action first before I try to do anything. So when you pair Ultima with a pink thing, they always take over whatever that is. That's interesting. Strange. So there's very few things that when you combine it with Ultima, you keep the Ultima, which is not what I would have expected. I would have thought whatever's the more powerful thing, that should kind of take precedence over what it is. So that's a bit of a problem, because attaching like a big MP plus to it or something is going to be harder than I thought. That's not what I was expecting. That caught me off guard. Okay, fine. Right. Yeah, MP 99. We're going to have to do a lot more MP work for that. So I think we'll stick with it for now. We do have Flare as another option, but if you look at it, it's only 22 more MP, and it gives you like 43 more power. So it seems a bit silly to not use it, but for now, let's just keep going. I don't know if it's the same guy again. It is. Okay, right.
Activating combat mode.
There you go, dude, just busting out flares. Damn, out of that already. Yeah, you can't seem to avoid that one. And I guess he has like auto protect, auto magic thing, so. Quickly heal up a bit here. The way that you can heal up with this is awesome though, I have to say. I do love it. Well, we're starting to get to the stage where we've got very powerful things, but we don't really have the MP or the AP to use them as much. So I really got to start working on boosting that.
Conflict resolved.
So they're all slightly different. The previous one was weak to lightning. This one definitely wasn't. But yeah, that's one thing that we have to be a bit more wary of. We'll stick with it for now. Just remember to start using more Soma and Ether again. There's a fair few of them to defeat here. This is going to take a little bit of time, but...
Mako?
Oh.
Mako?
I guess maybe it's in a certain order? Sure. Also, while I'm here, there is the... I don't think there's any encounters outside of the ones you have to deal with in there, so that's not so bad.
Mako?
That's strange.
Mako?
So maybe it depends on which of the goddess materials you've received or something.
Mako.
That's odd. Okay, well, I was buckling up for a few more of these, but there's at least... There's 5 of them here. I've defeated 3. Sorry, I've defeated 2. Why can't I... Yeah, I've got 4 goddess materia. And I've only done 2 of these, so I'm not sure if it is related to that. But... It's odd that the game doesn't really tell you what you need to do either. Maybe it is just the fact that some of them contain enemies and some of them don't. There's not much more to it. I don't know. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get out of here after this. But the fact that they put a save here makes me think that there must be something to defeat under all of them. But I don't know what the deal is right now, so we'll just keep going. What is in there? Is that a weapon in there? Yeah, I think we can resume through here for now. Act 3. Again, leads me to think I'm missing something. I'll edit this out, of course, but there's got to be obviously Act 1 and 2 within this space here. Otherwise, what's the point? Then I guess that means that this door is... I assume that that's where I came from last time, but I don't think it is. So this one, like the mazier bits, I guess, again, it's final chapter, so they're not quite making it as easy to navigate.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, these guys are just here now? Cool. Ah, stunned. It's not end of the world.
Take that!
Yeah, they're not too problematic.
Oh yeah!
But I definitely want to make sure I see all of the Loveless acts. Howling Fang. Oh, yeah, okay, that's where Act 2 is. That does not look like a fun encounter. So do my best to get these little optional extras as well here.
Activating combat
Oh,
mode.
Out of the way! Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
I'm still going to open them all anyway. Might be some kind of unexpected item in there, or thing. Oh wow, this place is... Oh shit. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Right. Yeah, so like I said, the last chapter does seem like it has a fair bit to offer, potentially. I'll start with this. This must be Act 2. It is, yeah. Okay, good. Though the prisoner escapes, he is gravely wounded. He is saved, however, by a woman of the opposing nation. He begins a life of seclusion with her which seems to hold the promise of eternal bliss, but as happiness grows, so does guilt of not fulfilling the oath to his friends. Okay, let's keep going. Right. Can I just open this if I wanted to? I think I can, but not yet. Not just yet. Okay. So a bunch of dead ends here. I think we have to probably defeat that guy to unlock more of this. Let's try and do that. They have given us the save here.
I need a key.
Ah. I mean, there's another one that's probably a bit of a dead end right now. There's not exactly many places you can go to find a key. So, oh, sorry. That's interesting.
There's writing on the wall.
I volunteered to be a test subject. Soldier conditioning was just not enough. I needed to become stronger. But look at me now. Better than soldier? I'm weaker than a grunt. Give me my old self back. I might have missed something else here. Wait. Yeah, so two variations of the storyline path, both have not allowed me to progress further at this point. And there's nothing I can do about it, I think. At least I've read Act 1 and 2 now, so when I go and read Act 3, it won't be as... it won't feel like I'm skipping something as much. Okay. Right, let's have a proper read of Act 3 now. As the war sends the world hurtling towards destruction, the prisoner departs with his newfound love and embarks on a new journey. He is guided by hope that the gift will bring bliss and the oath that he swore to his friends. Though no oath is shared between the lovers, in their hearts they know they will meet again. Flowers, eh?
Activating combat mode.
Whoops. That's what I wanted to do. But again, you're seeing like not much damage being taken here. My magic is admittedly weak, I will say that, but... yeah, make use of this no MP cost.
Conflict resolved.
I feel like at this stage I should get some kind of Osmos blade as well. Light of Doom. Again, before I commit to story stuff, I'm just trying to see if there's
The
anything.
elevator's not here yet.
It feels like you have to make a certain level of progress through the story to unlock the other parts of this. That's how it seems. Let's have a look.
Some kind of console? The pedestal has 7 indentations.
Okay, that's fair.
If I set Goddess Materia in these indentations, that door will open. Is that it?
Okay, so it doesn't seem like those bits are optional. To proceed further, set the 7 Goddess Materia on the pedestal, that's fine. 4 are hidden somewhere in the depths of Judgment, and 3 can be found at the Lake of Oblivion. All of them have to be collected and placed on the pedestal. Okay, that's fine. Alright, good. Yeah, so maybe those bits aren't as optional as I thought. But that's cool. Overall, I like the setup of this. It's pretty nice. I do love me a kind of a final dungeon-y kind of area. I was talking about it on the 24/7 stream the other day. Final Fantasy VIII was on the stream. And I still believe that the Final Fantasy VIII, like Ultimisia's Castle, is one of my favorite, like, final dungeons / final areas of Final Fantasy of all time. It's just brilliant. The music in there is excellent. Like the, you know, just being in a place like that castle, the different little puzzles, the enemies that you fight there, splitting up your party, and then of course all the boss battles that it leads to at the end of the game. It's fantastic. It really is. So that's definitely one of my favorites of all time. Right, let's see if anything's changed here, if he's just going to keep saying Marco, and if he is, why? Okay, he is. Good.
Activating combat mode.
Rip. Yeah, it's another one that protects against magic. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of Soma here, but got to not be afraid to use it here. He just keeps getting away from it and breaking my lock as well. No AP cost, we'll take that. Yeah, so that phasing is really nice. It breaks the lock. But let's just do this, make sure we hit him. Yeah, it's fine.
Conflict resolved.
Not much going on the DMW right now. We haven't got limit break basically the entire session. And these battles haven't been short. So much for this. It really does come in waves. Sometimes you just don't get one for ages. Or you get like a 1 in 10 minutes of battle, and then sometimes you get like 4 in a minute. Like 90 seconds or something.